Good evening, everybody. It is the 3rd of November 2019, and here we are back in Cherno in Cherno on the Xbox private server. Just looking for something like a tent, which is what I'm after. I really want a tent now. I mean, if I found a load of nails, happy days. But I'm kind of losing the will to live as far as it comes to finding nails, because I've had very little success at all. So I might be more of a tent man than a building man, because it seems to be easier to find tents. But saying that, I haven't really found much in this exploration of Cherno either. So it's going to be a fairly short stream this evening, but I couldn't finish the weekend without having another game of DAYZ. I've had a very, very, very pleasant evening playing the amazing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, which, trust me, if you're a Call of Duty fan, it is an absolutely fantastic game. In fact, I've just made a video defending it from the people who are arguing that it's not very good, that the multiplayer is just rewards, camping and claymores, and that the map design isn't any good. And I would argue the opposite. I would say this is a Call of Duty for the slightly more considered player, the slower player, dare I say it, the slightly more mature player, who will take the time to wander around and think about what they're doing and not just slide around and trying to kill people. So there's a little military kind of place up here, isn't there? I wonder if we'd find a tent up here. Don't need a machete. I will pick up oh, what's that? Oh, rangefinder. I will pick up stuff that's useful for other players. But basically what I'm trying to do is, on the beach west of Cherno, I want to create a little small base that will have some useful stuff in for fresh spawns. Originally I was going to build a Moxie-ish big fort type thing, but although I do enjoy building, it does take an awful lot of time to find stuff. Do I really want an SGK? No. And that one of the, I've already got have I got 2 barrels there? I think I've got 2 barrels and a chest. There's an SGK. Not interested. I've got my trusty shotgun, which is more than I need to deal with any zombies. Oh, wait a minute, let's have a look at this. I think I've got an FX45. Let's have a look at this FX45. Worn. What's my one like? Badly damaged. Right, okay, so let us swap. Can I swap them? Okay, let's just drop that just for a second. Let's get my... Okay, so let's take that out. Let's drop that on the floor. Let's pick up this one, which is in better condition. There we go, that's better. Right, okay. I should really quick equip it, shouldn't I? Thinking about it. There we go. And then I can put it away quicker as well. Ooh, smoke grenade. I do enjoy a good smoke grenade. Is that it for here? That's it, isn't it? It's only a very small little area. Let me have a quick look at the I Survive map. There is... So there is an industrial area down here, isn't there, that we could check out. I mean, there's no point really. Oh, I do need to take a drink in a second. In fact, there is a water pump. Yeah, it is worth going this way because there is a water pump when we get past this area. In fact, let's take a drink now before we get too thirsty. Doing alright for food. No need to pick up any more food. Eat any more food for the moment. So let's have a look down here. Let's see what we can find. Apart from the usual zombies. I bet I'll find a barrel. Hello, zombie. How are you doing today? That's it. You carry on going around about your business. You don't need to. Oh, a wheel. Ooh. Where's he off to? Putty. I was kind of in a... He was kind of in a semi-aggro state, wasn't he? He was kind of wandering around. Interesting. Okay. It's funny thinking about when we first started playing this game. Yeah, right. Okay. Right. So we do need to be careful because there's a couple of zombies, and things can go south pretty fast when it comes to zombies. Often you think, oh yeah, I'm doing all right. Ooh. Oh yes, we'll have that. Nice bit of duct tape. Useful for fixing all sorts of things, duct tape. Axes. Weapons. Say, stand up and fight like a zombie. Oh, some food. Lovely. In fact, one of the best ways to farm for food if you get desperate in DayZ is to get your shotgun out and just kill a load of zombies. Let's check out this building over here. Hope everybody's excited for the new map, Livonia, which will be coming. Well, they've tested up beta, haven't they, on PC? So I'd imagine we're going to see it. Ooh. It's because what it is, I've got the volume on my Xbox turned right down. I don't always hear the zombies. Right. Let's crack on. Nice battery. Let's see what we can find in here. Nothing of interest. Come across plenty of the protective cases, haven't we? Right, let's have a quick look at the map. See. Right, okay, so we're looking for a row of trees. That might be quite a long way away, actually. So the road. If we head this way. Not quite sure where this water pump is. I don't remember going to it before. What have we got here? This is oh, this is a piano building, isn't it? Yeah, I know where I am now. Okay, there should be a piano in the corner of here, shouldn't there? Let's have a look. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I know where I am. Yeah, they're always a bit crap, these buildings. Okay, so I need to head back towards the coast, really. But I tell you what, let's check out these little buildings here. Guess you never know, do you? It's always the last place you'd expect it. You'll find something. A little building site. See, there's certain things in the Xbox seem to render better than they do on the albeit more powerful PlayStation. Things just look crisper. Like that looks a lot crisper than it does on the PlayStation. And the character model of the little fella running around. I tell you what, there seems to be a lot more ammunition in DayZ these days. Nothing in the shed. Right, okay. Let's go and find our water. We need water. We need to fill up our canteen and fill up our water bottles. Then we can consider our next move. And I search for nails. Yeah, if I found a load of nails, I'd probably go back and... What would I build, though? I don't know. Could build a watchtower. Something like that. It takes a long time, though, doesn't it? And I'm a busy man in the world of DayZ. Gosh, it's very... laggy, the server tonight. It was laggy the other day. I'll have to ask the other people on the server if they're experiencing lag. I'll have to get on the blower to Nitrado and see if we could sort something out about it. Right, okay, so before I get myself completely lost, let's work out where. So there should be over here. Right, this is where we're going. There's going to be, yeah, there's some farm places over there, and then the water pump is to the southeast of those. Oh, another lock. I've already got one though. Don't need another one. BK-18. I think that's the break action rifle. Yeah, so the pump is over there somewhere. Could be. Yeah, so it's over there. Where those houses over there, that's where the pump is. Right. Never turn down a box of shotgun shells, you never know. If I come across any shoes, I need to consider changing mine. They're probably a little bit worn by now, I'd imagine. Let's have a look. Yeah, worn. So I have got spare shoes in my backpack. Matches. Do we want matches? No, we don't need matches. We can make a fire drill should we need it. Hello, zombie. Something tells me we're not going to find a tent in here, are we? A campfire tripod. How big is it? 9. I've got loads of space. Don't know. We could. I've never used a campfire tripod, so. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. There's quite a few zombies around here. See, if zombies had more stuff on them, it would make it worth your while to slaughter more of them. Good evening, Moxie. Welcome to Cherno, but of course you knew that already, didn't you? Hope you've had a good weekend. Just continuing my hunt for nails and or a large tent for my little base on the south coast as a tribute to the base that you built for the True Survivors on the South Coast as well. It's going to be nowhere near as grand as that one. In fact, it may turn out just to be 2 barrels and a wooden chest. But if I could find a tent, that would be quite cool. Right, what have we got here? Oh, some shoes, trail shoes. Right, so let's dump these because they're getting a bit worn. Put those on. We've got some nice fresh shoes. Still got the spare shoes in our backpack, so we're not going to run the risk of running out of shoes. I do love doing that, you know. We went so long without being able to hop over things, and now you want to do it at every opportunity. What's that? Put 2 ammunition. No, thank you. Right, now. I thought there was a water pump round here. Maybe it's a little bit further up. Is it closer to the bridge? It's a rather unusual place. Let's figure this out. Right, I'm on the right railway track. Ooh, saw. Yeah, please. So the other... I think I've come too far. Let's go back this way. So, let's have a look. See if we can get our bearings. So it's on the corner of a road that bears south from this railway track. Ah, and I run straight into it. Brilliant. Okay, right, let us... have a little drink. Nice. Let's fill up. So there's that one. That's the full one. Come on, Rob. Sort it out. Still need to sort out this bloody inventory, don't they? You right trigger down and then you lose your cursor. Nice. Right, and now have we got... Right, so we've got one more. What are you doing? Right, so we have now got 3 bottles of water. And also a full canteen of water as well, which is all very good. So now we can good evening, Kingbird22. Thank you for joining a little short DAYZ stream on this Sunday evening here in the UK. Right, let us think. Where do we want to go? So we could trundle all the way round to Electro. That would be fun, wouldn't it? That would be one thing we could do. Or I'm kind of liking the idea of heading back towards Cherno. Maybe we'll go to the beach. I want to pick up lots of food, really. I think one of the things you really need when you start off is you need a backpack, don't you? And you need food. Once you've got those 2 things, food and drink, and maybe a knife, something like that, you're pretty good to go, aren't you? So maybe we'll do that. Maybe what we'll do, we'll head towards the beach. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'm getting thirsty again. Let's just while we've got the water here. Fill this up. Right, okay. I'm thinking maybe I'll be more likely to pick up a tent at a military base or something like that. And if I head back west, I could drop off my goodies at the little base that I've started, and then in fact, what have I got in my backpack? I'm sure at some point I picked up a dry bag, and so I could bury the stuff in the dry bag, couldn't I? Yes. It's really just about capacity. I want plenty of capacity for the people, you know, so that when they come through, they can go there and there maybe be a backpack, food, drink, and a knife. That's what you want, isn't it, to get started? And then you can head inland to where the better loot is, or head east through Cherno, or go further to Electro, all that sort of, all those lovely places full of high adventure. But there's nothing wrong with having a look round here while we're here. We might as well. So we're kind of at the far end of Cherno, aren't we? There's the lighthouse. There's the mini shipwreck there. Okay, let's start heading back this way then. Really, I want to. I've got to cut back towards the railway, otherwise you end up having to zigzag around the town, don't you? But we'll check out this little shipwreck. I don't think anything spawns on here. I'm not sure. Let's go look. Yeah, see, I'm a bit out of my way now. Is that a barrel? I thought it was a barrel. Hey! No, there's nothing there, is there? Okay. What we'll do, I think we'll head back along the railway. Just to see if I can. I kind of semi-remembered leaving a barrel on a railway at some point. I could be wrong. What we'll do, we'll pick up things like shoes as well. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh. Dear. Look what we found. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Okay. We've got a sea chest. Great. So prepare everybody for a very exciting stream now, where I slowly walk back to my base with a big heavy chest in my arms. Yes, which I will be dropping occasionally in order to kill zombies. But yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to head north to find the railway, and then I'm just going to head along the railway, because that's probably the quickest way back to my little mini base that I have. And you'll be all be amazed. It'd be good if you could take these pallets and nail them together or something. Okay. But I cannot walk by a chest. We need to... these are quite... well, they're rare on the PlayStation server, because I think everybody's nabbed them and they're using them. Can I climb up there? I can't, can I? Now, this train track here... I think we'll head north. Pixel Slapper says, hi, lol, making a pizza better, mayonnaise makes both things better. I highly agree with you, sir. Mayonnaise makes anything better. Including pizzas. Bacon especially. Nice bacon sandwich with mayonnaise. Oh gosh, yes. Steak. Steak with mayonnaise, yes please. Right, so where have we got to go? Is this the northernmost railway? I don't want to end up diving all the way into... although it doesn't matter that much. I tell you what, we're a lot further from my base than I thought we were. Because we're right in the east, aren't we, of Cherno. Zombie up ahead. This is where DAYZ becomes the true walking simulator that many people accuse it of being. Oh, I've got the long... look at my hand. What's going on there? That breaks the immersion a little bit, doesn't it? Let's put it down. Right, pick it back up. That's better. You don't want no freaky extra long hand. I mean, his wrist still looks a little bit odd, but better than it was. Right, yeah, you be on your way, zombie. You don't worry about me. I'm just here, wandering along with my big sea chest. Not wanting to bother anybody. You watch Soy Boy and all of... you watch Soy Boy and... I don't know what you mean, my friend. I don't know what you mean. Oh, Sloy Boy. Soy Boy. Oh, no. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Right, where are we? There we go. At points like this, you see, you start to wonder whether the thing you've picked up, is it actually worth carrying it all the way that you want to carry it? But you kind of commit, don't you? You think, right, I'm committed now. I've been carrying this thing for 5 minutes. I might as well carry it for another 10 minutes, at least. Picking up Death Stranding. They do DAYZ. Oh, is Soy Boy a different YouTube channel, is he? Right, okay. Yeah, you're right. This is Death Stranding, isn't it, apparently? I'm a courier delivering something. That zombie's looking at me in a funny way. obviously, if I found a nice big tent, I could put the tent in my backpack, and I can merrily trot along. But with this bloody thing, we're just trundling along at snail's pace. Talk amongst yourselves as I just slowly wander along. Okay, so the track's split up, so I guess I should probably follow them to the right. One of the weird things about DayZ as well is that you do kind of start getting a bit obsessed about storage. Maybe because our characters live so ephemeral lives, you know, you bump into the wrong group of zombies and you're dead kind of thing. You become obsessed with, right, I need to have storage somewhere so I can keep my stuff, so I can come back to it and take what I need. And you'll come across a barrel and you're like, oh my god, it's a barrel. Fantastic. Yeah, Death Stranding. Death Stranding's a funny game, isn't it? The fact that it's getting some really good reviews from certain people, and other people are saying, yeah. But when you hear what it's about, you think, I don't know, does that really sound exciting, taking things from one place to another? It's very high concept, isn't it? You know, and you get the feeling that, well, you know, if you don't really get this game, you're not really into like posh video games. Good evening, Jason. Welcome to the stream. Fantastic to have you along. Hope you've had a good weekend. This is a particularly riveting stream tonight as I move a sea chest towards my... I can't really call it a base yet, because it's not really a base. But I have a collection of storage items on the beach to the west of Cherno that I was kind of hoping to turn into a base, but they may well just turn into a group of storage items to put stuff in for people on the Expert private server. Pixel Slap says, I've looked at some collectors, they have some impressive storage. Yes, I'm sure they do. What's glitching there with the environment? Dumpty 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 dum. Bit of workers' art up there. Don't throw your back out. Yeah, well, it looks like you can in Death Stranding. You can stack loads of stuff up, can't you? I always thought a wheelbarrow would be very useful in DayZ. You could put loads of stuff in it and then trundle along. Jason in the chat says, not been on DayZ in a good while. How has it been since the updates? Yeah, it's good. we don't seem to be having the same number of crashes that we had, which is good. There's new weapons. The balance of loot seems to be a little bit better. I mean, it's still DayZ. And obviously I'm on the Xbox private server now, so this is a very tame experience on the private servers compared to the public servers. You know, you couldn't be doing this on a public server because you'd have been shot by now. So it's more of a survival adventure experience rather than a combat experience on the private servers. But that's what I quite like about DayZ, playing it a little bit more like that. But it's a strange sort of game. You know, maybe I shouldn't write off Kojima's Death Stranding. You know, if I'm willing to sit here and do this and carry a barrel for half an hour, which is probably going to take me to get back to my base, maybe Death Stranding, where you're moving things from one part of the United States to the other, isn't such a bad idea. And maybe, you know, DayZ really highlighted this. Maybe Kojima's a DayZ fan. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Okay, so there's the buildings of Cherno. There we go. We can see the little port there. So we're starting to move into Chernogorsk for real. Or one of those carts that you can put on a railway track that you can move the handle up and down. That would be good. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? You could then move around the coast really quick. Or a car that you could put railway wheels on. Oh my gosh, right, I'm going to have to write some emails to the devs. I'm coming up with so many ideas. Somebody write them down. Yeah, a car. Well, yeah, because if you could put a car on the railway tracks, there wouldn't be a chance of it crashing. And in fact, the only danger would be running into another car on the railway tracks. Or, no, there are trains on the tracks, aren't there? There are carriages. Freight carriages you'd have to watch out for. Oh yeah, so maybe that wouldn't work. But maybe one of those carts that you could use to go backwards and forwards along quite long stretches of the railway. That would be real fun. You're looking forward to Death Stranding? Yeah, the reviews I've heard have been very mixed. Very mixed. Some people like the layman gaming. I don't know whether you watch those, like Skill Up. They're very, very positive about it and saying, "Oh, game of the year," and it's so deep. But other people have kind of said, big Kojima fans, big Metal Gear Solid fans are like, "What is this? You're joking, right?" So I don't know. There's so many good games out there though at the moment, isn't there? Yeah, I mean, I'm playing DayZ now. Call of Duty Modern Warfare is amazing, fantastic. I've got the Division 2, which I know's been out quite a while, but that's a brilliant game. Enjoying playing that. PUBG, of course, but I just haven't got the time. I played one game of PUBG yesterday. All the train simulation games are panicking. Yes, they should be. I did think about buying one of the hunting simulator games just to give that a go. Because DayZ's a bit like that, isn't it? Hunting simulator. Also, Generation Zero is really cheap in the PlayStation sale at the moment. That's kind of DayZ, but instead of having zombies, there's robots wandering around. That look cool. Yeah, I understood what you're saying, Pixel. Don't worry. Gosh, 8 people watching the stream. That's fantastic. That's about 3 times as many people as I normally get. So thank you very much, everybody. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. See, I can now do the YouTuber spiel, can't I? So I've got to say, slam that like button, hit that notification button. Yeah, I'm not really into that stuff, to be honest. I like the way they do it. They kind of gamify it, don't they? Let's really push it towards 10 people watching. Tell all your friends. Not that you really want to, because this isn't the most exciting thing. Right, so we're in Cherno for real now. Now this is where I'm sure I left a barrel here. Maybe I didn't though. Jason says, been playing Modern Warfare on Xbox a lot myself. It's amazing. Not played through the campaign yet. Need to get a game when you next time on your run. I play most evenings. So yeah, I guess it's crossplay. I mean, I'm on PlayStation 4. Mate, you always make me smile. Oh, good. I'm glad. The campaign is brilliant. Well, saying that, what do I think about the Modern Warfare campaign? I think lots of the levels are kind of a very good looking standard Call of Duty, levels. Move forward, shoot, move forward, shoot, move forward, shoot, flank, shoot, that sort of stuff. There's a few standout ones where the actual gameplay is really cool, like the ones where you're playing the SS inside the houses. The sniper level as well, I thought that was really cool. But I think what helps it to stand out is the way that is the story behind it. I know the overall arc of the story is probably a little bit predictable and things like that, but the situations you find yourself in, for me anyway, I found them very emotional. And they really touched the spots within me. And I was like, oh wow, this is I'm the sort of person who cries at Saving Private Ryan, and so when people are in those sorts of situations, valor and saving people and king and country and all that sort of stuff, I really enjoy that, and I felt there was lots of things like that in this game, not just from like the soldiers, but from like the resistance fighter, the lady. Stuff she was doing. I thought that was really cool. But I tell you what, I won't. I've still probably got another 15 minutes to go to the base. So what I'll probably do now is I'll call it a night. Because you don't need to watch me doing this for much longer. It's been a pleasure as ever. Everybody, thank you for coming along for the stream, and you'll probably see me on DAYZ next week, definitely. But anyway, I'll call it a night for now, because I've just realised how far I've got to go, and it won't be that exciting to watch. But thank you everybody for coming along, and I'll see you all again soon.